It is Friday, July 27th, 2012. We're about to get to the Beacon Theater for Nick's graduation ceremony. We're going to watch him deliver the valedictorian speech. So far we've made it here okay. Sophia. Can you get her in there? Sophia. And Mommy. So far so good, but we are hoping that Sophia can get through a 2-hour ceremony. Mommy's got a few tricks up her sleeve, so we're gonna see how this goes, but we're so excited to see Daddy deliver his speech. So here goes nothing.
I know I'm juggling just about as many things as I can juggle.
Ayana Wilkins. Please have a seat and stay on the stage.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to announce the presentation of the award to salutatorian and valedictorian. Our salutatorian is Miss Jessica Cooper Valerio. Mr. Nick Wells. Okay. I'd like to say a few words about our next speaker. He is truly a Renaissance man. His skills and talents include music, culinary. He graduated from ASA with a degree in Network Administration and Security, and since May, he's been working in the ID department at Swanky Hayden Connell Architects. A man of many talents, it gives me great pleasure to introduce your valedictorian, Mr. Nick Wells.
Good evening, faculty, staff, friends, family, and most importantly, the 2012 graduates of ASA College. There comes a time in everyone's life where choices must be made. You find yourself at either the end of the path or at a fork in the road. It's a moment where the decisions that you make shape the course of your life. It's both a catalyst for growth and an opening for self-improvement. Either way, it's an opportunity that must be seized. Change is never easy, nor does it come without hard work. But without it, the rewards would lack value. Reinventing oneself is a slow process that requires determination, focus, and a sense of humor to survive the challenges that such an undertaking possess. Those very challenges, though difficult and uncomfortable at the time, are the very things that push our minds and spirits in the new directions we desire, forging new connections and new realities. Education is a perfect illustration of such challenge. During the course of it, we're forced to achieve success under stress, whether it's the exam after working late the night before, or writing a paper while caring for one's family. Those hurdles demand that we tap into the resolve that we have to achieve something better for ourselves and reflected refusal to buckle under the pressure. Ultimately, if we sacrifice today to make a better tomorrow for ourselves, in the end, it'll all be worth it. We have all at some time or another faced nearly insurmountable obstacles to arrive at our graduation day. But we did it, we persevered, and we're better for it. We've transformed challenges into useful tools that we can utilize in the future when we feel like we can't face the new complications hindering our forward motion. Understanding how our perspective of a challenge can influence our approach to them, it's important to embrace them for the learning tools that they are. Our successes of our future careers are based on our ability to solve problems, not just identify them. In 2010, I was trapped in a job that left me unhappy and unfulfilled. I was making decent money, but the demands were unreasonable, forcing me to reevaluate my current course. That's when I decided to return to school and turn my dead end into a fork in the road. However, that path would not be an easy one. My family's finances were not as such, so I could just attend school without continuing to work a full-time job. Knowing that I could not succeed at work and school, knowing that I could not succeed at school without working the same job, I sought new employment. At this point, I was starting school and taking on a new full-time job simultaneously. My new schedule found me at school from 9 in the morning till 3 p.m. and working 5 o'clock to midnight at work, only to begin again the next morning. This aggressive schedule required me to be creative and to fit schoolwork in wherever I could. I was reading on subways or finding a quiet spot to do classwork in a library near where I worked, if only for 30 or 45 minutes at a time. But in doing so, I managed to find about 2.5 hours of study time each day, thereby overcoming my challenge of not having enough time in my day to concentrate on school. I applied this concept to the remainder of my schooling and in my quest to achieve certification. I knew if I focused as much positive energy on studying and my long-term goals, I would achieve the desired results. This approach carried over to my job search, and I stand here today happily employed in my area of study with a full-time position. I was able to live my principles and use them to change my life. I could have only accomplished this with the love and support of my wife, who facilitated the change in my career by encouraging me to do the very best I could. Without her, none of this would have been possible. I appreciate the help given to me by my professors who lit the way and encouraged me by challenging me to take the next step. Professor Eugene Wong spent countless hours assisting me in extra studies to help me prepare for the CompTIA Plus exam, which I successfully passed in my 3rd semester. He then had me begin studying for the CompTIA Network Plus exam, which I successfully passed in my 4th semester. All these certifications brought me closer to my long-term goal of securing a career in information technology, and I couldn't have done it without them. I want to acknowledge Professor Hari Mahajan and Professor Maurice Patterson for all their words of support and encouragement. Thank you very much to the ASA faculty for taking a personal interest in my development and for bestowing this great honor upon me. Thank you.
While Nick is going down, I also want to recognize a group of people. Nick is a member of that group. He is the members of the Honor Society, Phi Beta Kappa, is the Honor Society of the 2-year colleges. Would you please stand up and be recognized at all? I see a lot of PTK graduates. Please stand up and give them a round of applause. We're very proud that our students are members of this 2-year college honor society.